Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you this study entitled Effect of Corporate Entrepreneurship on Employee Innovative Characteristic Development Among Selected Companies in the Philippines. The enabling conditions and mechanisms trigger an individual's readiness for employee innovative characteristics development. Thus, employees from organizations with corporate entrepreneurship create a more entrepreneurial mindset that enables a higher chance of innovative and entrepreneurial behavior. The study aims to determine the effect of corporate entrepreneurship on employees' innovative and entrepreneurial behavior based on how employees exhibit or manifest the said behaviors. In spite of the vast amount of literature regarding corporate entrepreneurship, most of it tackled only the effect on the organizational setting, and only a few have done studies on its effects on instilling innovativeness at the individual level. To see if the activities of the companies allow employees to progress or allows them to develop the necessary skills in leading new projects or even in starting their new businesses, a total of 133 employees working in 16 companies from 6 industries practicing corporate entrepreneurship were surveyed. The corporate entrepreneurship factor is the independent variable that is linked to the dependent variable employees' innovative characteristic development. This includes management support, work discretion, rewards reinforcement, time availability, and organizational boundaries, while innovative characteristic covers innovative behavior and entrepreneurial behavior. Moreover, some sub-behavior factors determine its effect. These are idea exploration, idea generation, idea champion, and idea implementation for innovative behavior. The entrepreneurial behavior, however, includes A. Proactiveness, innovativeness, risk-taking for entrepreneurial behavior. Management support plays a crucial role as an enabler for fostering entrepreneurial behavior within the organization. Supported by various research that showed it is needed for entrepreneurial activities. Furthermore, Parhanen et al. Stated that leaders may influence employees' innovative behavior both through their deliberate actions targeting the assimilation of idea generation and application, as well as by their daily behavior. On the other hand, work discretion, according to one of the studies, stated that organizations that tolerate high horizontal participation of employees having broad and open-ended jobs are positively related to an increase in entrepreneurial activities. Furthermore, the extensive research of Nielsen et al. Determined that employees are more likely to act autonomously as affected by a leader's initiative and proactive attitude to pursue new and innovative solutions. Another factor is rewards or reinforcement that give a signaling effect within the firm and emphasize such entrepreneurial activities as desirable for organization. Time availability, according to Ho, is used to alter the workload so that there is sufficient time to carry out creative entrepreneurial experiments. The allotment of time enables employee to pursue and continuously engage in entrepreneurial activities according to Coratco et al. Time is a vital and a barrier to corporate entrepreneurial behaviors. The last factor is organizational boundaries, which according to Kit are the demarcation set within the organization's different sectors and the environment. Under organization boundaries, group culture support knowledge and experience sharing among employees strengthens and improves the potential of employees to become innovative. Depending on the underlying organizational culture, for a group culture, intense integration may lead to intensive social ties with a negative effect on an organizational innovativeness. The factors of innovative characteristic development present innovative behavior consisting of idea exploration, which is opportunity seeking of possible ways to improve current products, services, or processes, all altering their thinking around them. Idea generation, on the other hand, requires experimentations, disrupt routines, challenges common assumptions, and is closely associated with explorative activities as stated by Sarugi et al. Then, the idea championing, which is the campaigning of the idea generated to management in hopes of their approval. It includes both psychological capital and intrinsic motivation and an initiative mindset. According to Agarwal, it takes into account how getting employees engaged and keeping them engaged as a means of incentives and reinforcement mechanism. With this kind of mindset, an organization is poised to generate and introduce new products, services, and the like before the rest of the competition. The organization will be in the position of creating sustainable advantage as their employees are constantly rewarded or incentivized as they continue to exhibit this behavior to constantly innovate. Lastly, the idea implementation, which according to Ren and Zhang, is a means of putting creative ideas into practice. The other significant characteristic development is the entrepreneurial behavior, which covers proactiveness as the pioneering behavior of a chance-seeking, progressive-looking perspective characterized by an acute awareness of trends and events in anticipation of it. Then, the innovativeness is the tendency to participate in creativity and experimentation through new products. But De Jong et al. Adds that innovativeness is not limited to only new products. It can also be broader by including process-related innovation to bring new or efficient production or marketing methods to apply new kinds of resources. Finally, risk-taking is considered as a basic element of entrepreneurship. It is the act of making bold moves by venturing to the unknown and risking significant resources in an undetermined environment. The study revealed that corporate entrepreneurship is present in most of the companies. Here is table number 2 for the regression analysis for innovative behavior. Meanwhile, this is table 3 for the regression analysis for entrepreneurial behavior. The factors of corporate entrepreneurship present various effects on both employees' innovative behavior and entrepreneurial behavior. As for management support, it says that the environment helps in enhancing the employees' participation in generating new ideas. An example would be companies designing an innovation manual and facilitating university-driven intervention can enhance the innovativeness of its employee. Work discretion, on the other hand, improves time management and better performance. Work discretion limits the excessive oversight of managers and supervisors. Also, management with tolerance for failure and that gives autonomy to employees allows such employees to innovate, inhibit proactive behavior, and take risk. The effect of rewards or reinforcement motivates employees with recognition and rewards that encourage innovation. Employees tend to become more proactive, innovative, and risk-taking when such behavior is rewarded. It also tells that when behaviors are rewarded and enforced, employees naturally become more engaged in their work, which results in the improvement of quality of their work. An employee who is constantly engaged in their duties and responsibilities are likely to continue to manifest this kind of behavior as the organization rewards them. Time availability's effect on employees' innovativeness is explained by the provision of resources such as time. The employee can present entrepreneurial exploits that are otherwise subdued when an abundance of workload changes the priority of the employee, limiting their creative work, giving enough time to employees to support their entrepreneurial actions. To foster innovative behavior, organizations must evaluate the workloads of the employees to ensure that they have the time needed to pursue innovation. Finally, the flexibility of organizational boundaries allows enhancement to the flow of information from external sources to the organization itself. It also frees employees from limiting themselves to the scope of their job. Group culture enhances communication flows and decentralized decision-making process, which further drive innovativeness. This leads to the conclusion that a high degree of culture will have a significant positive impact on innovativeness. High level of trust and loyalty in group cultures may boost internal collaboration and knowledge exchange, increasing innovativeness and proactiveness. The clear intention and commitment of the management to entrepreneurship is an antecedent to any entrepreneurial activities within the firm, and this develops employee innovative characteristics. It helps increasing innovativeness among its people and for organizations' benefit. As Salt stated, factors of corporate entrepreneurship are instruments in measuring entrepreneurial activities and outcomes. This is possible by allowing employees to freely budget their time to come up with innovative solutions that help increase innovative behavior. For factors with the least effect, further studies are needed to better understand how to utilize those factors in influencing employees' innovativeness. The following activities are therefore recommended or should be given attention. First, the management should encourage and support employees in developing their ideas for the improvement of the company. Secondly, provisions of incentives for excellent performance and innovation made for the company. And allowing a discussion or dialogue between the employees and their supervisor about work performance and provide rules and procedures to guide the employees on what to do in their job. I'd like to extend my grateful appreciation to my co-authors from De La Salle University, Franco Luis Ganzon, and Bernard Alfred Lim. Thank you for all the efforts you have given to complete this research. Here are some of the references used for the study.